Okay, this is for your notes. Making a dot plot, super easy. We've practiced this in class already. Just wanted to go through the technique, though, of how do you get your dots on here. Do one number at a time. So 11, I put a dot, cross it out. 5, put a dot, cross it out. 9, put a dot, cross it out, etc. Okay, and then keep going until you've crossed them all off. That way you're unlikely to make a mistake unless you get interrupted. Okay, so this is making a dot plot. And there it is. Okay, making a box plot. We haven't done this one yet, so I'm actually going to save that. I'm going to do the histogram next. So ages of students in a karate class are given below. Make a histogram of the data. So one thing that I noticed is that I've already set up my x-axis. So I've already told you the bin sizes that I want. I want it to go from 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12. Okay, so the width of the columns here, this width is called bin size. Okay, the width of the columns, oops, this is going to get cut and put into my notes, I just realized, so I better put that in a better place. The width of the columns is the bin size. Okay, so the width here, this has a width of 4. So 24 minus 20 is equal to 4. So the bin size here would be 4. Oops, sorry, I can't see that. The bin size on this one would be 4. 0, so 0 to 4, 4 to 8. All right, so now if I want to make a histogram of the data that I have, I need to figure out, well, how many of the data items are between 0 and 4. So there's a couple ways you could do this. You could put them in order from least to greatest. That makes it really easy, but that's an awful lot of work. Or you can just go through and just start counting them or make a tally chart. So I want to know between 0 and 4, and I'm going to be writing down my numbers. But notice this is discrete data. They're all whole numbers. So the 4 is actually going to go in the next column. So I'm actually going to look at 0 to 3. So I'm going to count up all my 0s to 3s. So I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to cross them off as I count, 0 to 3. So there's 1, 2, and that's it. So I'm kind of just making like a tally of these. Okay, 4, 2, and I'm going to say to 7 because the 8 would go into the next column. So 4 to 7, I'm going to count those. So 5 is between 4 and 7. Another thing you can do is make a tally. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it looks like I've got 7. Okay, so this one was kind of easy to count, but this one got a little bit harder. So we'll call that one 7. Okay, and then 8 up to 12, but not including 12, so 8 through 11. Okay, so I'm going to do my tallies again. 8, 11, 10, 12, no, 10, yep. 17, no, 8, yep. 9, yep. 11, yep. 12, no. 13, 16, nope. Okay, oh, that has 7 also. And then the last one would be 12 through 15. Oh, no, it's not the last one. 12 through 15. So I've got a 12. 17 does not fit in there. 15, yep. 20, no. 12, yep. 13, yep. 16, no. So I've got 4. And then from 16 up to 19, because 20 would go in here. Okay, so let's see, what have I got here? 17, I've got 1, 2. Okay, that was easy to count, that one and that one, so I didn't need to bother doing the tallies. And then 20 to 23, just 1. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my histogram. So my first one has 2. So I suppose I should be, since this is going into my notes, I should probably be neat and tidy about this. But I don't see my, oh, there it is. My handy dandy student ID. So this is going to be 2. Oh, not so neat and tidy. The next one is 7. So let's move it up to here. 7. Oops. I just realized that's a 6. Oh, neat. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, I didn't really make my thing big enough. So that's a 7. This one was a 2. The next one is also a 7. And a 4. And a 2. And a 1. It would be nice if I had a longer ruler, but I don't. All right, so 7, 7, 4. You don't have to put these numbers, but they're kind of helpful. Makes it easier to read. Okay, so there we go. So notice things are labeled, number of students, age of students in karate. These are all equally spaced boundaries. It's discrete data, so I don't have decimals on here. Okay, so there it is. Right, I'm going to take a pause because somebody is at my door.